Hi folks, Tom with Friskified Fitness. Last week, I made two very difficult decisions. One, to prematurely end my summer cut for this year, and two, to stop working all but 4 parts of my body. I'll tell you why I was forced to make those two decisions, what I learned from them so that maybe you can learn them too, and the wonderful opportunity that has arisen as a result. So after you hit like and subscribe, let's get at it. I won't bury the lead. I hurt myself in the gym last week. And if you followed any of my YouTube shorts, you may have heard me talk about my shoulder, my right shoulder on my dominant side. Of course it has to be on my dominant side. How it's bone on bone. It's got a mess of arthritis. I basically don't have a rotator cuff, and I've experimented with many different exercises for my chest, back, biceps to see what exercises hurt and which do not. For the most part, I've been successful. I've also been getting cortisone shots every 3 months so that I can train without pain. And if you enjoyed that rhyming couplet, feel free to like and subscribe. Now, the cortisone shots usually work for a month and a half, 2 months before the effect wore off. This time, it worked for the first 2 weeks, and then I tweaked myself. And how bad did it hurt? Well, this past weekend, I turned a doorknob and I felt pain from the low part of my bicep all the way into my shoulder girdle. That was new, and I didn't like it. In fact, the white hot stabby pain I felt drove me to my knees. Yes, there was cussing involved, but I figured that was my body's way of saying, stop, collaborate, and listen. Take some time off. Let the aggrieved body part rest, recoup, and maybe heal a little bit. And that's why I decided I'm only going to work the body parts that are not affected by my shoulder and bicep. So I'll be working my legs, my abs, my forearms limited, and my triceps. Everything else, not so much. Now, I will most likely have some atrophy. I'm not worried about that because at some point I will be able to resume training. And those gains that I've made, albeit a modest amount, they will come back quickly. Because when you stop training and then after a layoff start training again, you get newbie gains again. And so the muscle you get back after a layoff comes back much, much quicker. And that's why I decided to rest the body part and only work on my weak points. The legs, the forearms, the abs, and my triceps aren't a weak part, but I'll be training them just because I can. Since I decided to back off on the training, there was no sense still doing the summer cut. I try to peak, much like bodybuilders do, to hit my peak physical condition, aesthetically speaking, around the beginning of July. That will not happen this year. We'll see what happens next year. Now, here's what I learned from this. I probably should have taken time off before now to allow my shoulder to heal up, to rest, recuperate, and maybe stretch out the length of time that I would need before I get a shoulder surgery. That time frame now has been moved up, and yes, I have made an appointment with a surgical orthopedist, and I'm hoping that if surgery is necessary, that it happens sooner than later so I can recuperate and start working out like normal again maybe a little bit wiser for the wear. And that's the biggest thing I learned. I'm not 20 anymore. I'm 60 freaking years old. What was I thinking not taking time to recuperate? You get too soon old and too late smart. Guilty as charged. Here's the opportunity though. I had been considering taking some time off of working my shoulders, my back, and my chest, and my biceps just to give them time to recuperate. I didn't, and now I'm forced to. And this is a great opportunity because my legs and forearms have always been weak points. Now I get to focus on them, and as well as my abs and triceps almost exclusively. So I'm psyched about that. I want to see what kind of gains I can make by reducing my focus to just a few body parts. If my advice is, if you have a long-standing orthopedic issue, ease back on the weights, take a little bit of time, and come back better than last time. I wish I had taken that advice, but I was still going ham on the weights. Again, you get too soon old and too late smart. And that's about it for today's video. Do you take any time off if you have joint issues? I hope that you do. Let me know down in the comments whether you do or not and how it worked out for you. And while you're down there, how about you give me a like and a subscribe as well. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness. We'll see you next time.